When we think of war, we think of chaos, loss, and destruction. But here's the twist. War can actually make money, especially for powerful nations like the United States. Sounds strange, right? Well, let's unpack exactly how America profits from war, one stickman at a time. Let's kick things off with the defense industry. Reports show that companies like Lockheed Martin, Raytheon, and Northrop Grumman earn billions during times of war. These firms build everything from missiles to fighter jets, and guess who their biggest customer is? Yep, the US government. Now here's the money loop. The government buys weapons, defense contractors get rich, those companies pay taxes and their stock rises, and the government benefits again. Even during peacetime, military budgets stay high, just in case. According to The Guardian, over $5 trillion was spent on wars in Iraq and Afghanistan, and much of that went to US contractors. Here's a surprising one. War can make the US dollar stronger. When conflict breaks out globally, investors look for a safe place to park their money. And more often than not, they choose the US dollar. Bloomberg points out that this demand for dollars increases its value, which helps the US borrow money at lower interest rates. So while the world panics, America becomes the global financial safe haven. Think of it like everyone running into a big, stable dollar vault while the world burns. Now, even if the US isn't directly fighting, it still makes money. How? By selling weapons to its allies. According to the Stockholm International Peace Research Institute, the US is the world's largest arms exporter, making up over 40% of global weapons sales. Countries like Ukraine, Saudi Arabia, and Taiwan rely heavily on US military tech. These exports support thousands of American jobs, boost manufacturing, and increase US geopolitical influence. In short, selling weapons equals cash plus power. What happens after the war ends? Time to rebuild. And guess who often gets those reconstruction contracts? You guessed it, American companies. After the Iraq War, US firms earned billions rebuilding what was destroyed. Roads, pipelines, schools, and government buildings. The Guardian reported that these contracts weren't just about aid, they were also about business. Companies like Halliburton and Bechtel profited massively. So even after the fighting stops, the money machine keeps going. Here's a less obvious one. War accelerates innovation. Technologies like GPS, the internet, and even drones were all funded by the US military first. Later, they were commercialized and became billion-dollar industries. So war isn't just about bullets, it's also about breakthroughs. So, does war cost lives? Absolutely. But for the US, it can also mean more defense profits, a stronger dollar, booming arms sales, reconstruction contracts, and even new technology. It's a complex and controversial money cycle, but now you see how it works. Thanks for watching. War is a complicated topic, but understanding how the system works is the first step towards seeing the bigger picture. If you found this video interesting, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more animated explainers. And let us know in the comments what topic our Stickman squad should tackle next.